Hello beautiful peeps. A lot of you have requested that I do a little tutorial on teen makeup. So I've got my beautiful daughter, Cami, in studio, who's turning 14 tomorrow. And I'm just going to do a light and easy natural application for her. Just so you can see what I would use on an age appropriate makeup application. And I'll just talk through some of the benefits of clean beauty, specifically for teenagers. We must really make sure to reduce our toxin footprint, specifically with our younger girls as well as ourselves. So I'm going to dive right in. So Cam's prepped her skin beautifully. She's moisturized with Skin Creamery Everyday Moisturizer, and she's put a bit of glow drops on, which are from Squin, and so her skin's nice and moisturized, ready for makeup. So I'm going to add a bit of nude foundation, moisturizing foundation. Her skin's a little bit dehydrated, so I'm going to just use a light application. So this is what you would probably do if she was going to a dance or a social or a leavers party or something along those lines. So, and I'm using the stipple brush because I want it to be light, a light application, so you can still see the skin texture through. Okay, and now I'm going to do a little bit of concealer underneath her eyes. So I've chosen Obscure. It's nice and creamy based, just to go underneath this area. You can use your ring finger to pat it in. Yeah. Just lighten that area, look up. A little bit here. And Cam's got beautiful, beautiful brows, lovely full brows. So I don't really want to touch them except brush them. Okay, so brows, we're just going to brush. And brush the side. And so now what we're going to do is I'm going to do a little bit of bronzer. Basically where it hits her, or it hits her naturally. So I'm using Endless Summer, where it would hit her on the side of her face. And I'm going to use a angled sculptor on the edge here, and just a little bit into this area, into the hairline. Blending it up. Blush. I've chosen a very light natural color just on the apples of her cheeks, called Flush. So I'm just going to put it on the apples. And then I'm going to blend it up. And what's pretty cool is that this shadow, this blush can actually double as a eyeshadow. So I'm actually going to use it in the crease of her eyes, just to add some bronzy kind of peachy hues, sort of in the crease and round the corner of her eye. And you want to see a bit of the color when her eyes open. Now I'm going to switch to more of a sort of coppery color, slightly coppery, browny coppery. It's called Antique Penny. And I'm just going to go on the outer third of her eye. I'm going to just add a brown pencil liner on the top lid. I'm going to just go right into the lash line, very thin, just on the top lid. Okay, open, close. Okay, and I'm just going to smudge it out. You're right. And I'm going to take a smudger brush just to smudge this all together a little bit. So what's quite critical, especially with teenage girls, is you want to keep the ingredients as clean as possible, whatever you're putting on their skin, and minimize the sort of chemical burden on their bodies. So if you take any of our ingredients and you look at the ingredients, the back of the ingredients, the ingredient labels on all of our products, you'll see you can pretty much eat any of the ingredients. Our foundation main ingredient is aloe juice, open and look down, which is anti-inflammatory, with shea butter for moisture, and it's highly moisturizing. And if you look at any of the other ingredients, you could pretty much eat them. So that's the premise to our whole concept. So with mascara, I'm going to coat the top of the lashes, roll over the top, and zigzag from root to tip underneath. Gorgeous teenage lashes there. And then I'm going to add a little bit of highlighter just to her cheekbones in a glow pot called Champagne Bubbles, and it's beautifully hydrating because it's like a waxy based substance. And I'm just going to tap it, and it melts beautifully into the skin. You can move your chin away from the camera. There we go. And you can sort of see it just gives a nice little glow there. And I'm going to do the other side. Turn your chin, drop your chin, close. There we go. You can tap it in. Just lean this way and see. Oops. I've chosen a soft pink called Tickled, and it's quite nice and translucent on the lips, so you can build the coverage as much as you want, build the pigmentation, the pigment. So I'm just going to use a brush because it's easier for me to apply. And there we go, just drop your chin, you can see. Yeah, so we're gonna now do a little portrait shoot in the studio. We have a little bit of fun and we'll show you the after results.